Welcome to Benalish Dad's first draft here on Throne. Pretty exciting stuff, and hoo boy, that is not a rare. Sorcerer Spyglass doesn't do much. All that glitters, I'm confused why it's uncommon. Animating Fairy, I think is actually pretty cute. I think it's a choice between Animating Fairy, the Ardenvale Tactician, which is probably a solid, one of the better commons, or Scorching Dragonfire, just as removal. I think the dragon, it comes down to how good the adventure cards are, really. And I think I'd like to play with the Animating Fairy. I think we can find some artifacts to play. It's a little higher risk because I think everyone's still curious if the blue-white enchantments and artifacts deck is actually real, but it is potentially hilarious. Okay, in here we have Trapped in the Tower as removal. We have Foulmire Knight, which is I guess a cantrip with a Death Toucher, so perfectly good card. And I think that's really it in the sense of cards I would want to play. I mean, there's plenty of good. I mean, the playable counts high. I shouldn't speak quite so strongly, but I'm going to take Trapped in the Tower just as highly reliable, irritating removal. Interesting. So Sir Farron the Hengehammer, I think is actually a pretty powerful card. I'm a little surprised to see it here, truth be told. Hengewalker is pretty mediocre. It's kind of one of those things that makes the monocolor decks work. Bumps it up to a Centaur Courser, animating. Well, it does not work with Animating Fairy. But I think the Hengehammer is actually the best card in the pack. So we'll take that, staying open, seeing what's around. Cauldron's Gift did impress me a fair amount in the pre-release. It's pretty easy to cast with Adamant, and then it's pretty solid. The Silverflame Squire is just a decent little 2-for-1. It's an overcasted combat trick and an overcasted 2-1, but together it makes one reasonable card. So it's the Gift versus the Squire, in my opinion. I'm just gonna lean a little bit towards the white here. Yeah, we'll just take that, see how that works. Okay, Deafening Silence is not playable. Sorcerer's Broom is fine with a bunch of sacrifice. I've been told. I have not seen it work. 5-drop. Shining Armor to target Knight. The Giant Skewer, I think, is the best card. Tap. The Red Cap Raiders also look pretty solid. Yeah, we'll just feel our way through. Nothing I would particularly consider a signal. Not quite sure what Lemon Tea is passing to me. And that is my daughter not napping in the background, so really everybody's having a good time right now. Okay, so yeah, happy to go any direction right now. Okay, not a lot that I would consider great in this. I don't think Beloved Princess is particularly powerful. Obviously, I guess it's cute if it's enchanted, but Festive Funeral. I think that for 5 mana conditional removal, even at instant speed, isn't really where I want to be. And Garenbrig Squire is just a medium 2-drop. I think Red Cap Raiders might be the underrated choice here. So we'll take that. Wow. Bunch of, who knows, Fervent Champion. First Strike Haste, another attacking at night. Equip abilities are cheaper. Okay, I think that's probably the best card in this pack. So we'll just take it, see what we can get out of it. I've been impressed by the Tonevale Tree Folk. The crappiness of the adventure is actually totally fine. And this is interesting. The Wintermoor Commander has almost gone all the way around. Toughness is equal to that. I think that's the best card in the pack. I'm not particularly eager for Bart, so it's between Tonevale to make Sir Farron and go kind of red-green. We'll take the Commander. We're supposed to take the Treefolk now. All that glitters is we have what now? One enchantment. Oh, they're also artifacts. We'll take it here, I guess. It could be supposed to be the Grange, but I don't think that is arguably the wrong pick. Okay, well, let's see here. This is all good. These are all reasonable green cards and black cards. I'm gonna take the Barrel Witches because it is, if we are supposed to be in Knights, that will be a good thing to be. I don't think Weapon Rack is I just don't think it's that good. But I don't need the quarry. So is it Bartered Cow for just a food token? I guess. We'll just take the Lash of Thorns as the bad. Two cards I don't want to play. We'll take the Drawbridge. Okay, well, maybe white's the color I'm supposed to be in. Who knows? So we're pretty sure we're not in green or blue. What do we have here? We have Redcap Raiders. And we have so our black there. Yeah, so we're somewhere. That's all we know. We're somewhere. Lochmere Serpent. Sacrifice an island, can't be blocked. It's a 7/7. Holy crap. Sacrifice a swamp. Exile 5 cards, and you can bounce it if they have 5 cards. That looks very powerful. Now I'm nowhere near blue. And Belle of the Brawl looks pretty solid if we can put together the white-black Knights deck. We have Ardenvale, Paladin, and a Tactician. One of those might wheel around. Blue was really cut in pack 1. And this is not much of a splashing. You have to sacrifice islands, it's not blue mana. Let's take the Belle of the Brawl, and hopefully we'll have one more of those Paladins come around. Okay, Bacon to a Pie. Very solid. And I think we have a Youthful Knight and Trapped in the Tower. We might get one of those back, maybe even the Unicorn. But we'll take the good. Let's take the good removal. Yeah, good removal first. I like it. Okay, we'll take another piece of good removal. I'm liking black here. This feels good. Is there anything else? Not much is going to wheel out of here for me, but we'll take Reeve Soul. Okay, so what do we have here? We have another Reeve Soul. We have a Lonesome Unicorn. I think it's still going to be Reeve Soul. We're just going to take... So red is... We're not getting much red. All that glitters is, let's be frank, pretty medium. So our curve is a little clunky, to say the least. But I think it's still Reeve Soul over Lonesome Unicorn. We'll get unicorns. Okay. Nice. Okay, well this is certainly feeling like a lane. Be nice to get some more knights for sure. Okay, so Fairy Guide Mother can push them through. Festive Funeral, I don't think this is a deck that wants it. And we could get another piece of equipment. But I think I like the Fairy Guide Mother a little more. Belle of the Brawl looks good. Right now my artifact and enchantment count in here is 2. Okay, not much here for me. I think Scalding Cauldron is perfectly fine removal, but we're not going to play the Arcanist Owl. We're not going to splash. We're just going to try to stay on plan. Really? Would it kill you just to get me a single? We have another All That Glitters, so a bartered cow is going to have something. I don't want the Silver Flame Ritual. Do I even want the Tempting Witch? I think this is not what we want. So let's get some more cow action, but I'm a little stop it with the cows. Okay, it's gonna have to be Witch's Cottage. Hopefully we can go heavy black. Not surprised to see a lot of blue since it was so cut. There we go. Okay, Ardenvale Paladin isn't the greatest, but it's fine, and it's certainly better than a cow. Perfect Youthful Knight. That's a really good sign for us, in that it's a knight and a 2-drop. I guess the Gargoyle is bad, but workable. Okay, Lucky Clover. An adventure instant. You may copy it. So right now I have 2 adventures. I mean, Lash of Thorns is bad. Festive Funeral is not what I want either. Yikes. Okay, well, we'll just hate a mantle. This is not a sacrifice deck for the Witch's Oven, but meh, could get there. So definitely hoping we can fill in some of the low end of the curve. Right now we might run All That Glitters because we do have 1, 2, 3, depending on how you count bartered cows, food. But not really where I want to be. Human Noble, so Princess is not a knight. Midnight Clock looks fantastic. Okay, so I think this is a choice between Glass Casket, it's removal, or Flutterfox, artifact or enchantment. I think we want the first, so yeah, let's take the Glass Casket right now. It is pretty good. I think we'll get more Flutterfoxes if all goes well. Would be nice to have more. For an aggressive deck, we are a little high in the non-creature. Worthy Knight seems pretty nice. I wonder if it does anything though. Other knights, so it's just creating 1/1 humans. It's probably good, really good in a sacrifice deck. Oh, I think we probably want Order of Midnight more than the Worthy Knight. Yeah, we get the adventure. Yeah, okay. It's good to actually read cards. You can't block, but frankly, we're not about blocking. We're knights. So what was... Okay, another bake. Okay, this is going to be an interesting question. So we have bake into a pie. We already have 5 pieces of removal, 6 if you count the Scalding Cauldron. Obviously, baked into pie is fantastic, but I think I want a Youthful Knight instead. There's a Giant Skewer. That actually might even come around with baked into a pie here. Oof. It's real hard passing up on really good removal like that, but I think we want to be aggressive. Another All That Glitters. Another... Okay, so what's my mana count? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 black. The other option is just a Lonesome Unicorn. I'm leaning towards the unicorn. I'm not sure 5 mana is where I really want to be. I think it maybe is the idyllic range. You already have 1 5-drop and some 4s. Let's take the value question mark. So wouldn't mind some more of the more knights, obviously. Anything that can replace these bartered cows. I'm feeling okay with my 2-drops. It doesn't really. Oh, there's a tactician. It's beautiful. I don't think there's another giant skewer, but the tactician I think is just too much better. Yep. Well, now this is actually kind of interesting. Tournament grounds is pretty smooth fixing for us. Doesn't help out there. Outflank is just a combat trick. It's not removal. Have good removal. I'm a little short. Still definitely want 2 more exciting playable cards, but yeah, we will take that. Okay, so nothing on color. There's a jousting dummy. Shambling suit. Oh, it's probably not great. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 3 mana, 2/3 at worst. Turns on glass casket. If we do end up with all that glitters. The only other question is, would I rather have Ginger Brute? And I don't think I want Ginger Brute. People smarter than me say they aren't very good. Okay, Venerable Knight is probably the 1-drop better than a 4-drop. Yeah, I think this is the deck for that. Wow, it's a lot of pretty good green cards. I guess the Tempting Witch, just in case we need to do something with it. We could also use it to finish. It's a finisher, okay. Ooh. I just love the Squire so much. So we have the Lonesome Unicorn. Or we just have tricks with Squires. I think we take the Squire here. It is not a knight, which is unfortunate. Lonesome Unicorn. Let's stay low to the ground. See what we can do there. Eye Collector in case I really couldn't come up with a reason. A second All That Glitters. I doubt we'll make the cut. 1 with Scavengers. So, what are probably the worst? The Gargoyle is probably not good, and the Beloved Princess. So we only have 2 things that buff. That's assuming All That Glitters makes the cut here. I'm not a fan of the Bartered Cow. I just can't possibly be what this deck wants to do. It does make an enchantment, or an artifact, I guess I should say, but ugh. Talk about the worst way of going about it. So the Gargoyle costs 4 mana to gain flying. I think between the Squires and the Guide Mother. Interesting how the font choked up there. I think Beloved Princess isn't necessarily that good either. Do I want Lucky Clover when I have 1, 2, 3, 4? Nope. It's far too few. Baked into a pie. Beloved Princess has exactly 2 cards that'll make it good. Sacrifice of food. I have what makes food? 1, 2 giant screws. Yeah, the tempting witch might actually not be. It's not going to be great, but it's not going to be terrible. So all removal, 1 all that glitters. Okay. So if we have a Grange and a Tournament Grounds, 8/7 gets us 10 sources of white. 6 swamps get us 7 sources of black, which is not great with a baked into a pie, but given how Reeve Soul is, a bunch of these aren't necessarily turn 2s. Double white there. I like that. I think 8 and an idyllic Grange is probably the way to go. Okay, here we go. Wade into the online melee for the first time. Thanks so much for watching Benalish Dad. Have a good one.